Bar models can be used for lots of different types of problems. We're going to look at two today. So one of those is where there's a problem like this. According to one estimate, the Isle of Man has a population 3 times that of Gibraltar. The two territories have a total population of 120,000. Find the population of the Isle of Man. So this kind of problem is where one thing in the problem is so many times bigger than the other, and in this case it's the Isle of Man's population is 3 times bigger than that of Gibraltar. So we can draw bars to show that, and that helps us work out the answer. So the Isle of Man's population is 3 times bigger, so to show the Isle of Man's population, our bar needs to have 3 bars, and because it's 3 times bigger than the population of Gibraltar, obviously Gibraltar is just going to be 1 bar, like that. So this is the Isle of Man, and this is Gibraltar. Okay, so just to clarify, we've drawn it like this because the Isle of Man's population is 3 times bigger than that of Gibraltar. So Gibraltar's population is 1 bar, the Isle of Man's is 3 times bigger than that, so it's 3 bars. If we look back in the problem, we also know that the two territories have a total population of 120,000. So we know that when we put those two populations together, the total is 120,000. So then we can use the bars to think, okay, how many bars do we have all together here? And we clearly have 4 bars. So 4 bars make up 120,000 in the population. And then we can use that to work out what 1 bar must be. So 4 bars is the same as 120,000. So 1 bar must be 120,000 divided by 4. Okay, divided into 4 parts. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. So 120,000 divided by 4 is 30,000. Okay. So to recap, we knew that the Isle of Man's population was 3 times bigger than that of Gibraltar's. We also knew that the total population of both the territories was 120,000. So 4 bars altogether representing 120,000. So if 4 bars represents 120,000, 1 bar must be a quarter of that, 120,000 divided by 4, which is 30,000. That means that each of these bars is worth 30,000. And the question says, find the population of the Isle of Man. So we can now see, because we know what each of the individual bars is worth, we can work out that the population of the Isle of Man is 90,000, 3 lots of 30,000. 30,000 multiplied by 3 gives us 90,000. This method of using a bar model is for when you have a problem where there's a difference between 2 of the items in your problem, and perhaps you know the total amount, and you know what the difference is, and you have to then work out what the value of one of the items in the problem is. This one, for example, the volume of a body wash is 25 millilitres more than that of a shampoo. The total volume of both products is 95 millilitres. What is the volume of the shampoo? Now, you could solve problems like this with trial and error, just trying out different amounts, but the bar model is a good way of getting straight to the right answer. So here we're going to have 2 bars again, because we've got a body wash and a shampoo, and we know that the volume of the body wash is 25 millilitres more than that of the shampoo. So there's no real reason why I'm drawing these a particular size. I'm just drawing them a size where I can see that the shampoo is 25 millilitres less than the body wash. So the body wash bar is 25 millilitres more than the shampoo bar. Okay, and we know that the volume of both of those products together is 95 millilitres. Now then, actually, that's without this red bit here. So this is the volume of the body wash bar, this bar here, and the shampoo bar, this bar here. We're not including this bit in the 95 millilitres. But if we want a good way of trying to work out how much both of these bars are, we actually can imagine that the shampoo is the same size as the body wash. So we add 25 millilitres on to the shampoo. So we bring it back up to the same size. So in effect, we're imagining they're both the same size. Now, if that was the case, we're obviously going to have to change our 95 millilitres here because we've added another 25 millilitres on. So we now need to do 95 add 25, which gives us 120 millilitres. And that's the new imaginary amount for both of these, if they were both the same. And because that makes them both equal, both the same length, because we've added this extra 25 millilitres on to make them both the same, that means that our 120 millilitres can now just be halved. Because we know that both these together, if we imagine they're both the same size, both of them together would add up to 120 millilitres. So that means that this one must be 60, and this one would be 60 if they were both the same size. So we know that that's worth 60 millilitres, and because we know that that one's worth 60, we know that the shampoo is 25 millilitres less than that. So the shampoo without our imaginary extra 25 millilitres would be 60 take away 25, which is 35 millilitres. And then to check that, these two amounts should add together to make our original total amount, which they do. 60 add 35 is 95 millilitres.